Welcome to this series where we are looking at the missions for Transport Fever 2, and after a long road we have finally reached the final mission, which is Mega City, which is in China, and the time range is 2010 to 2030, so we're starting to go into the future. This is China between the present and the future. The metropolis of Shanghai is growing and growing and growing. The challenges associated with this are manifold, just as the potential problems solving approaches. An urban paradise could thrive from here, or a nightmare could come true. Its fate remains uncertain, but one thing is certain: a lot depends on future transport planning. Off to a journey into the world tomorrow. We got 3 bonus tasks: import, export, control, and the Oriental Pearl Tower, which is a major feature of Shanghai.
The most significant industrial metropolis in the whole world. Constantly on the move. In never-ending transformation. Where the journey is headed remains to be seen. But it's moving at breakneck speed, that's for sure. As a member of the municipal government, you set the decisive course. A simple decision-making matrix helps you to decide. The future lies in your hands. Shanghai, a metropolis with millions of people, is surrounded by districts that equally house millions. The demand for mobility is growing. Make the necessary decisions for handling long-distance transportation. 2 options exist for coping with the volume of passengers: trains or planes.
Welcome. It seems we've got to choose between planes and trains. Now, my initial instinct is to go trains because this map looks absolutely perfect for a rail network coming down around here up to here. But in all these missions, we haven't actually done much with planes. So maybe we need to focus on planes, see what we can develop. Although I think one of the features I've noticed with this game is the maps really aren't that big enough for planes, but I think we will go planes.
You've made your decision. The decision calls for establishing a suitable infrastructure and providing corresponding services.
So we've got to build 4 airports. Maybe this wasn't one of my better decisions. So we obviously got to put an airport in Shanghai. Now, what we got here? 2 runways. With 1 runway for small passenger aircraft, large. I don't really feel the need to use large aircraft, to be honest. We've got something down here, which probably means we're going to bring a road up around here. What we got over here, we got cog things here, which will also come into Shanghai. My instinct is let's put some roads in while I'm thinking about this. As I say, I'm starting to feel that maybe this wasn't one of my better ideas. And so we're probably going to come up to here. So if we connect up to here or across to here, I think the looks like the residential area is there. I'm just going to connect there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go small, and because what we could probably do is just do short hops. I'm a bit worried about having 12 aircraft though, but we could probably fix that. And the problem is, how the heck do we get this? Wow. Right. So if we turn that like that and come in on the industrial area there, put a runway there. This is one thing I can't understand, is these airports seem totally out of proportion to the city itself. We can use bus lanes, I think. We'll use buses though. If I shove the airport over here, is that connected? Make sure. Oops. That's connected, so that's that one there. Now over here, my inclination is to put the airport maybe in the middle here. No, I think we'll just put it up here, and we won't put an airport to here. So again, we'll just build a road here, I think. Well, this is one thing we can do by using airports, is to see how much it affects noise. Oops. We've got an airport there, so each one's 12 million. Wow. I suppose maybe we can put one up here, say in about here. If we put a road across like that, and say we can connect these up with yeah. So we've now got an airport we've got 4 airports, and we connect a route to there. I mean, we could go, and I think maybe we'll just put in some routes round. Well, we did connect up 3 cities to 1 airport in the Bjorken Let's Play. So Shanghai to Hangtong. So that can be number 1, and we'll create Shanghai to whatever you're called, Upper Wuxi. So look at, actually, if I put this in first, it makes it a bit easier. So Shanghai. Oops. And we'll create a line from here to here. We got Hangzhou to Shanghai. We got 3 routes. Now we'll start with Shanghai. We got a passenger. Okay, we've only got little airs. That, I presume this is small. If it's not, I'm going to be in trouble. We're just going to unpause this just to see if this will actually work. And what we'll do is we'll build another 4 up here. And we're going to be from and you can fly from here by another 4, and you can go from. So we've now got our 12 aircraft operating. We spent a lot of money. What I need now is to get some public transport in really big time, because at the moment we have nobody flying on our airlines. So I think what we can do is use a double route in Shanghai. So put you there, and put you there, and make a queue up through there to buildings, and if we put you to there, bring you down to here, and maybe we'll cut you across to here, and maybe bring you up to here, and then kind of over to here and here. This is going to be quite a big, oops, just nearly knocked out the building. Actually, we'll put you here. I think that should work. Yeah, we got plenty. So what we'll do is we'll put a from there to there to there to there, down to there, up to there, across to there, across to there, and across to there. You've got 9 routes. I'm going to call you Shanghai Circle 1, and we'll just get a truck depot in. I think we can put you down about here, out the way. What we got away are buses. Okay, and I think we put about 6 buses on here. And you can go to Shanghai Circle 1. And what we're going to do is go back the other way now. Right, we got our first passenger on there. And we're already getting a few passengers on the line. This is exactly what I want. Okay. Call you Shanghai Circle 2. Oops, no. Shanghai Circle 2. We'll get another 6 buses going round here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll get you on Shanghai Circle 2. Right, what would be the next biggest city? I think it's gonna be Nangdong up here. That'll be you. You're 359. And maybe if we connect up some of these roads a little bit, you can connect to there. You can connect to there. Well, we got 12 passengers underway. Probably losing a fortune. That's the way it goes. I think you're probably big enough to justify a double route. We'll put you out here, bring you down on an orbital here, and then bring you up to here, out to here, maybe out there, and we'll just bring you through here like that. And the game's just gonna, that's that Nangtung. We'll just create a line from here to here to here to here to here, and we'll call you Nangtung Circle. Oops. 1. Again, we're just gonna have to put in a truck stop thing, so we'll put the truck depot over here, because I don't think much is going to build out this way. But this time we're only have about 4, because you're not that big. And we're just going to go the other way around for here. So, and Nangtung Circle 2. We'll put 4 here, so we've got 31 out of 200 so far. I think once we get the bus lines up and running, I think here we just need a single bus line. It's not particularly that big, and we'll just put you across here like that, and buildings you here, and so we'll just have a little single circular route through here, and we'll keep the overlap going. So maybe we'll just come up through like that, and we'll just get that up and running. What you called your Hangzhou. So we'll just call you is that Hangzhou? Oh no, it's got an H in it. I'll call you Hangzhou Bus. Again, we're gonna have to put a terminal in. So we've got development here, so we're We'll put, whoops, I don't want trains, I want a depot. I'll just line you up a little bit here, a smidge. And bye. I think you only need about 4 buses. We've got Hangzhou bus there. We've got 57 out of 200 at the moment. And we'll just do the same up here. And this one's a little bit bigger. Maybe if we hook you up. Nope, no, cancel. If we hook you through there. And maybe you through there. Oops. And maybe, oops, no corner. Oh, houses, you're not that big anyway. And buildings. And we'll put. I think we'll give you a double route. And you can come out here, get you growing a little bit. And you can come there, there, come round to here and here, and maybe we'll just drop you another one in there and there, and we'll start there, 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 there. And what you called way, that's WUXI. Right, circle 1. Again, we're just going to have to put way too many truck depots in, but I can't think of any other way to do this. I don't really want to connect the cities up, because if you do that, you create lots of local traffic, and okay, let's put there, and we'll create another line going the opposite direction. There we go. That's probably not that good, but we can live with it. What's it? WXI. XI circle 2. And again, we're just going to shoot all the buses onto that. And you can go to circle 2. So we've now got virtually most things up and running. We got so we got people flying between the different areas here. How many planes have I got on each? Got a lot, haven't we? What I could do is put a line from there to there. And we've got ZHOU, to see. And what I'll do is I'll find a line that's managed vehicles. And what we got here, we've got 8 vehicles on. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put you onto another route. So effectively you're now flying from here to here across the lake, have a nice scenic fly over the lake. I think that will work because we've got quite a lot of passengers here. We need to travel, we're nearly at 200.
Well done. Long-distance transportation between the hubs created is assured. Now it's necessary to hook up the hubs to the local feeder lines. Make the necessary decisions with respect to the preferred means of transportation. Two options exist for hooking up to the transportation hubs: getting there via private vehicle or getting there via public transit.
We're going to go public transit.
Well done. The connection of transportation hubs to local networks is assured. Now it's necessary to channel the growth that was stimulated as a result. Make the necessary decisions with respect to future key facilities. Two options exist for channeling this growth: focus on industrial operations or focus on commercial operations.
Industry or business? I think we'll go industry.
You've made your decision. The decision calls for supplying suitable goods in the corresponding quantity.
Right, one thing I did notice is that I don't actually have a aircraft assigned
Yangshan Seaport
to
makes it possible to
Shanghai
import
to
and
Nantong.
export goods. The option exists to provide one service or another.
So we'll accept that.
You are now in charge of importing goods.
Oh, so we've got to
This
import
calls
goods
for
from
meeting
here.
the corresponding targets.
If they've opened up this, we've now got to import goods. We've got to deliver machines, construction materials, and fuel. Oh, this looks like a nice easy target here, because Nantong needs materials, and that's right next to here. We'll start with the easy one. That bridge gone across, yep. So we've got that depot there, and just gonna spin this round. How far away can we get this? Well, that's about the limit, so we'll drop you there. And materials, we can drop you in there like that, and we'll create a route from there to there, and we'll call you the materials trucks. Where's the, who do we do flicker? There you are. What we got in the way of trucks? Cargo. So we just got oil and general trucks. I think we'll put about 4 onto this route, and we'll put you onto materials trucks. That should be relatively straightforward. We're actually getting passengers into here. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about the amount of money we're possibly losing. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, wow. Every single line except for the bus route there is losing money. Wow. So we've done construction, and I've lost my orientation on the map. There's Shanghai there. This is, what have you got here? Machines. Probably the easiest way. I mean, we could put a train into here, but I can't. Wow, all those people waiting for buses. Oh, keep it in there, make the money. I think we're going to go trucks, and because it's not that far, I don't think it really justifies trains here. And I think if we come into like that, and I'm just gonna so that's about the distance with the truck thing, and what we got to do is deliver machinery. Most of the machinery is in this area, so we're just gonna put that there. And this is the machine trucks. So we got these operating, and this is a fairly long line. So there's a truck stop. There it is there. Gonna help them out a little bit here. And so put that in there. And we'll get about 6 of these. No, 5 will do. These are the machine trucks. So you're delivering to there. And now we got is fuel. We got fuel, which needs to come down to here. Wow. Oh. Be nice to be able to bridge across here, but it's 299,000. I think if we come there to there and then curve you up that way and have you to there and up. I don't like that. I know I'm probably wasting money doing this, but I don't think we really need a viaduct there. I think an ordinary road would be quite adequate. And again, we're just gonna. Okay, we can't get that far away this time. Come on. And I'm just gonna drop you on that side. I think that should cover enough of the. And we're going to take you from there and there. And we'll call you fuel trucks. Downside now is I don't have, so we're going to have to put a depot up here, so more expense. I think we'll just put you there. And I think we'll buy about 5 of you. And we'll assign you to fuel trucks. So that's all these done. They're building up. And somehow we've got to get goods to. So who needs goods? You need goods. You need goods. And you don't. So the goods are on this side. And this is a little bit sneakily. Can't get a train station in here. We could get a port. Is this navigable? Yes, it is. Right. The question is, can we get a port on here? Only need a little one. Passenger harbour, cargo harbour, small. We can get a small cargo harbour. What's that saying? Collision. We'd have to put a small port just about there, and then we're just gonna have to see if we can connect this in streetwise. Collision. Yep. Just sneak you off like that. And connect you there. Now are you? Yep. You're now connected to there. So now I could put the port here, and then we could use that road to go in to the city rather than putting it up here, because all the goods are over there anyway. So if I put the small port there, and then we can create a line from here, here, and we'll call this good ship. And then what we can do is just hook off a road off here. Oops, collision again. And I'm gonna hook you into there. And we'll put you. I think we'll keep this close because I don't want this to be. It's actually but doesn't make much difference. And what we're going to do is put the goods delivery, put you on a side street preferably. There we are. And we'll create a route from here to here. And we'll call you the goods trucks. And what we need next. So we've got the routes actually. Let's do the trucks first. Where's the depot? 5 vehicles. There you ship goods. About 4 of you here on goods trucks. And we need a port. I suppose we start down here, so let's just put a dock. Where's the dock? I can never remember which way round it is. I've gone the wrong way as usual. Docks must be in navigable waters. Right. Just gonna drop you there. Right, very cool. Wow, cargo. We're gonna go small because we only got to ship 100. We'll just buy 2 of those, and we'll assign you to the goods line. So we've delivered all the materials. Wow, we've got a lot of people wanting to travel. And what we're going to do now is just wait for this to be all connected up and moving. So how are we doing? None of our airlines are really making any money. I just, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of airlines. We've got lots of people on the airlines. My instinct actually is to connect up some of this with train lines or something to get people coming in, to get a bit more flow of people around. But I'll think about that. What I'm going to do is just wait for this now to deliver the goods, and I'll be right back. Here we are. We're getting very close to doing it. There we are.
Growth has been channeled in the desired directions. Now it's necessary to plan further urban development. Make the necessary decisions with respect to the emphases to be placed. 2 options exist with respect to further urban development. Focus on the needs of the residential population, or focus on the needs of industry and commerce.
And so we now got to choose between residents and industry. I think we'll choose residents.
You've made your decision. The decision calls for the respective entities to grow on an appropriate scale.
So we've got to get our size of residential area to 5,000. I assume that means we got to get our cities to grow bigger. So what do our cities actually need? Supply. Well, general supply is pretty good. The only thing we don't have is, I think these are stations, aren't they? Yep. We need to get other goods into the city to get it growing. Maybe putting this in was a good push. Anyone else need goods? You've got goods coming up from there. You need food. And I was looking at a food line here, and we got materials here. And what we got here? Control.
Measures involving transportation technology enable inhabitants' movement patterns to be captured and recorded. The option exists to monitor the urban population.
Okay, we'll accept that.
Monitoring inhabitants on public means of transit calls for a long period of lingering at the stops.
It's a great crowded station. I've obviously got a crowded station. I don't know. Since I've got no trains, I assume that means the airport. So it looks like we've actually done that mission straight away. I think we're going to start with food. And what I'm thinking is, if we put a road from here, I'm really interested in getting 2-way supply lines running. So if we get a food line like that, and the way out is that way, so if I come across like that and join up there, you can come out to about there. And what we can do now is get this in here. far can you go? How far away can we get you? No, you're not. So that's about as far as away we can get with food. And what I'm thinking is, if I can amend the fuel line here and add that as a station, and so Shan East, you waiting to fill up, and then what I'm kind of considering is if I can put a demand coming in here for food across to here like this. Whoops, don't want that. Cancel. Get you down to there, and we'll just connect you up to there, and then what we'll get is a new oh nope, keep forgetting I need a truck stop. So if we put a truck stop, say in about there, then we'll get a new line from there to there. We call you food trucks in, what's that, Jiaxing. So just gonna put you there, and we'll assign a couple of trucks to this, but say about 5 on here, and we'll. And I was also, whilst I was waiting for the previous requirement to finish, I was looking at this airline. You can see I was looking at the airline, and none of them are really making any serious money. And I just wonder whether it'd be just easier to go to rail. Well, I've got 834 million. I just don't like that idea of growing. So let's have a look here. So we really need to push Shanghai up. If I put a train station in, we can use this as an excuse, can't we? Because this hasn't a connection. So if I put a train station, maybe wow, that's a little bit maybe if we turn that. That's not too bad. So if we put I think if we put a 1 track station here, because it's only.
The goal has been accomplished. Meeting the corresponding targets has been assured.
Wow, we've finally done that import export. It's taken a little while. Forgotten all about that, to be honest. We put a road across here like that. And then a rail line here of the through station we'll have. So we'll make it a through station just in case I need to adjust it, and we'll put that there. And what we'll do is just run a track. We'll go fairly high speed for this. I did put 2 tracks in, yes I did. I'm just gonna run up through here, and need to connect to here. And that sneak across there, yeah, look at that, wow. And I think what we will do is just sneak off a line here. And double track you back to Shanghai. Okay, well, we got 3 new vehicles. Bombardier. I'm pretty sure Bombardier aircraft are made in Northern Ireland, actually. I think it's Northern Ireland. I think the wings for the Airbus are made in Wales, and Bombardier aircraft are made in Northern Ireland, if I remember correctly. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not I wouldn't say call myself an expert on where aircraft are manufactured. I know that I have a pretty good idea of the companies, but big crossovers. I think. Right, let's just put the tracks back in. My accidental deletion. Maybe it's maybe it's because it's on this curve. If I come out a little bit further here, like this. There we are. We finally got it there. This is running up to a single station, so all we need to do is get this on here. That's the down line. I think we need to break this into 3 sections. Well, it goes a little bit further than I thought it did. Nope. Not sure where you came from. Just trim you off, and we'll just create a route between here and Shanghai. Call you. Turn this off. Shanghai Express. Well, it won't really be an express, but never mind. What are you flashing at me?
The goal has
Yep, thank you. And of course we're gonna have to put in a, I think if we put in the actual train station building up here. So put you back a bit. And thanks. And we'll just take you out. Sorry, trees. I'm not being particularly that environmentally friendly, but by demolishing trees. But I think you can come down to here, and you can come up to here, and hopefully you will go into there. And what we'll do is we'll get what we got here from the point of view electric trains. Got to 170, 140. You go faster and you're cheaper. Okay, we'll go with you. I don't know how long the platforms are. Then we don't really need. You're 22, you're 23. Let's just trim you back. If we stop at 102, these are probably 120 platforms we'll buy. Two of you, and we'll assign you to the Shanghai Express. Not sure what line 1 is. Just delete that anyway. And what we're going to do, put you in there, you in there, and what we're going to do is edit this Shanghai Circle 1, and where is it? And use the station. Oops, nope. Cancel. Main Street. Remove you. Shanghai Circle 2, and you're Shang North Road. Oops, no. North Road. Okay. Well, that one's actually worked a bit better. What I've been doing is just letting this railway settle down, and I've just been looking up here. We've actually got a bus line up here, so what I'm thinking is if we can expand this a bit down to here, and maybe come down to here and here. Oops, resume. I was doing a little bit of experimenting off camera. So we're just going to put a U just here. I'm just going to come up here and just pop you here, and the road goes out that way, so we'll put a route in there. And what I want to do now is, whatever this route is, this is the way circle. And what I'm thinking is, oops, where's the way circle? Way circle 1. Okay. What I'm thinking is, I'm just going to expand way circle 1 out this way. Could be a little bit tricky. And expand you to there, and there, and there, out to there, across to there, across to there. So we've now effectively extended the way circle 1 to cover both cities, and it will provide a link through here. Wow, a lot of traffic here as well. So obviously things are developing quite well. Let's see. There's Port. How about you? Are you a bit happier now? Very good. I've only really got to build one station here. So that should get that building up there. And we've got our train line here. I think maybe, what were you looking for? Your maximum, you've got no materials, no goods. It says you're very good with the train transport. Maybe if we get goods in here, we could. We got over goods here. And can't remember if I actually put a truck line in here. It says here, that's fuel trucks. So we got fuel trucks coming down to here. So if I no. What we'll do is we'll put in some there, and we'll put another line in from here down to here. Call you goods south, and we're depot. We're just out 6 trucks on here, and we'll put you on south. And what that should do is, okay, we've got 4 new vehicles now. What we got here? We've got a tarpaulin truck. We're now up to 4696, and things are looking good. We've got lots of stuff here. I wonder whether I need to expand this a bit. We'll put a little bit more cargo capacity in. 475. I mean, this place is a little bit isolated, and you're at 359. You've got public transport, you've got nothing. So, I mean, I could put a little bus route in here. That will shove this along a bit. Or what we could do is put a train route down into Shanghai here. I think what we will do is just put a little quick bus route in here. Actually, just back to streets. I'm just going to connect you up to there, you up to there, you up to there, and we'll put a little rotational bus route in the city here, just to keep everybody happy. And and you can just go stroll around here and what you're called, just come out here, Jizing. Jizing us. Whoops, not bus. So we'll just get that there, and we'll just shove a quick little depot in. I'm not exactly running out of money at the moment. We've got 741 million. I'll just drop you in there. 5 vehicles, passenger. So only got the single. I'll just put 5 buses on that. And Jizing bus there. Well, it's creating workplaces. Anybody else need things like machines? You need machines. It's a bit of a long way to go. You got materials. We'd have to go through here. How's Shanghai going? Shanghai needs tools. So we're kind of flat bottoming off at the moment. Yeah, I think we're going to need to push something quite hard. What have we got a surplus of at the moment? Wow, we've got a massive surplus of goods. This is filling up. Could run a train line over to here, but I mean we're just so close anyway. But I've got this horrible feeling that things are just going to flatten off. I mean, we could I put a bridge over here? Okay. Be very expensive. But you can run tools into here, and so what we can do is put tool depot there, and drop off about here, and we'll put a route in from here to here. Tool rising. And we can get what we can go vehicle wise now. Right. Now you're a lot bigger. So about 4 of you. Drop you onto that line there. Actually, just edit the rising halt will make you wait up.
Well done. Urban development is now on the desired path. Now it's necessary to meet the corresponding targets. They conform to the previously made decisions. The stipulated targets call for suitable growth in the corresponding categories.
Well, I seem to have reached the company score, and it looks like we've actually got to make 100 million. I think what we could do, it's a long way round, but we could send more goods into there.
A new landmark is necessary for Shanghai. The option exists to build the structure. Building the structure calls for manpower.
Where's the structure? This must be the... Oh, in theory this should go automatically because this is the tower here, and we've got people... Or is this going to be one where they've got to get off right outside? We've got a bus like loop there. Oh, there's a few people turning up, so we're okay. what I'm thinking is it's a long way round, but if we, or do we just sit it out and watch the money go up? I think I'm just going to sit it out and watch the money go up. I just don't want to spend large sums of money to drive something that's not there. I'm just a bit worried about this area here. And let's just have a look at the routes for Shanghai Central. I mean, we could put in a new two-way route here. Or actually what we could do actually is put a, where's the residential area? Oh, we finished. Right, we're going to continue playing because I want this last mission. So we've now completed the task and we've completed the mission. We've just got one more thing to do, is to transfer workers to here. Yeah, that went very well. I must admit, this was an interesting mission because it made you think a lot more about the economy and how money was being made. So what we're going to do is just have a quick look at here. I mean, there's a lot of demand. I'm just wondering, whether we can shove this forward. I mean, there's like a residential area down here. So if we start a route there and there, I'm gonna put opposing bus stops there and up to there, and put one on that side and put one there. Oops, game running. And what we'll do is we'll create a new line starting there, up to there, up to there, up to there, and maybe there, there. And we'll bring you back to King Streets, and then we'll just run you that way round like that, and we'll call you Shanghai Tower. And what we'll do is there's the passenger truck, and we'll put about 8 trucks on here, and we're just going to put you in Shanghai Tower. All we got to do now is just wait for all the workers to turn up here, and we've cracked that final mission. So I'll be right back once we actually get there and things are working really well. And what I will probably do is spend a little bit of time tinkering with the map here just to see how things go, and I think I will finish this project here.
The goal has been accomplished. The structure was built.
There we are. We have finally completed this mission, and what can I say? It's been a big grind to get this done, to move the people into this area to build the tower, and it took me about 40 minutes to get this finished. But on the positive side, it did give me a time to look round and see how the city was working. You see, I'm still losing large sums of money, and just to give you an example of the situation, my trains are one of the biggest loss generators because they're all passenger trains. And if I show you the aircraft as well, the aircraft are losing money as well. And if I show you the trucks here, it's my truck routes that are making the money. So I've learned quite a key lesson from just watching this city run through, and that is that the money is in shipping goods and having bi-directional shipping routes as well. And the other thing I've also done, just to show you if I can find it, airports are bad news for cities. You can see the noise emissions across here. So I don't think I'm going to be building many airports in the future. They've got a very big footprint and they do affect cities quite badly. And if I come into here and show you, you can see it says here emissions poor. The one thing you don't want to do is put airports close to cities. In fact, I would probably say a map this size probably doesn't even really need airports. Yes, I've learnt a couple of key lessons about managing cities, where the profits lie, whilst I was actually building up for that major sub goal. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the series, hope you enjoyed the videos. I will be back with a sandbox let's play after a short break, because I've got a couple of other projects I need to get kicked off. But I will definitely be back to do more Transport Fever, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.